What's up?
Hi, Jazzy.
Hello, Jonathan.
How are you?
Oh, good. You know.
Okay. I tried to make sure this all is correct, so hopefully you guys can see me. Hopefully you guys got a little notice that we went live. We even tried Telegram. I don't know what happened with Telegram. I just couldn't get it to go.
We're trying.
Hi, Pat. Hi, Beth. How you guys doing? Hi. Yeah, hi. Hope everyone is doing well on this Monday. Hello, Angela.
Morning.
Yubi, I don't think I've seen your name before, but hey, welcome. Sandra, hello. So we are going a little live because, got to get some content out there.
Sorry, guys.
Are we out there?
We're good.
Obviously,
Yep,
we must
we're
be
good.
because I see. Well,
I know
see
some people. I just wanted to make sure we did the
How about
description correctly.
Facebook's there too. So Pat was our first one. So we're both. It looks like we are doing good. Thank you very much for joining us. Hello to all, Lori, Michelle, as you're all coming in. So as it says in the title, we're going to be looking at and unboxing the Cricut Hot. Looks like hot hat press.
The Cricut
Because
hat
it's
press.
new. We haven't even opened it yet. It's so new. We are live, and of course, as you can tell, there's no Mr. Kenny.
Where's
Mr. Kenny is having a little me time, and he's doing very well with what he's doing.
Yep.
We wish him the best of anything, because that's what he deserves, and we love it. And you will see him later on someday soon. We don't know when. But that's okay.
He'll be here soon.
Yes.
We told him, do what you got to do.
Yep.
We got the business side.
Yes.
And he's letting go of control,
Yep.
trusting us, and
Let go.
he's doing very great, and
Yes.
I'm proud of him.
Yep.
Taking a little break.
Yes, he is, and I'm glad. Hey, Sonia, it was funny. I was looking at the last live. You came on just as we left, so I'm glad you made it. Thanks. So welcome. Barbara, hello. Say hi to Ken for me. I will.
sure
I promise. So now, she's going to be off to the side. I'm mostly doing this. She's going to keep an eye on stuff and
Gonna be over
whatnot.
here.
So,
It's Sean's spotlight.
yep, it's my spotlight. I hope I do well. And I'm assuming you guys can hear me all right. Everything. So let's... again, I looked at a couple of videos just briefly on what everybody else is doing, so this should be pretty quick and easy to do. I just I downloaded the app, and we'll kind of get into it because now it's Bluetooth, and you can set it all right from your phone. This, the other new ones, and the big one that's coming out, I think May 15th. I think that's what it was. The big one, the big giant clamshell looking one. That's going to be fun to look at when we get it. So anyway, let's get to this real quick. We'll open it up and see what's inside the box. I need a knife.
I know, we haven't even opened it yet.
I need a kniffy. Oh, there's one right there. Our beautiful pen blades. We love these things. If you haven't gotten one, go to Amazon. They're so awesome. Yeah. Very sharp.
This is our first actual look at it.
Yeah, actually, see, it literally has not been opened yet.
I know.
So I guess there's a little bit of things to talk about, but we'll get to that pretty soon. As you know, Cricut is kind of like Apple. They put everything in nice and clean and neat, and I love it. That's one thing that the higher-ups always wanted. They wanted everything to look really cool. So obviously the Cricut stuff, it's got all the information that you need. It's all right here. Look how tiny that is. Holy criminy, look at that. That's a major cord. You know you got power going through that. And as you know, because it's a hat, it's a curve. See, look at that curve, so you can get it up on top of that hat. I'll get that up and running. And here is the plate. Of course, all the presses have some kind of plate to keep your hot little hands not touching it. Go in there. Oh, and they even give you some transfer or some heat tape.
Yep.
If there's not enough, order more, because this stuff is like rated to 500 degrees. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think this one's just a little sample.
A little sample. Now in here is this ball. It's almost like a medicine ball. It's a little heavy. It does come with a warning, so I'm going to give you the same warning that we saw on another plating. If you are allergic to nuts, especially walnuts, that's what this thing is packed with, because walnuts dissipates heat really well. And of course they did make this stuff out of the same materials as their pads, but for the strength and firmness that you need to put a hat inside, if you have an allergy thing, you might want to second guess on trying to buy one. So don't do it.
Yeah,
if you're
especially to
nuts or especially walnuts. It's kind of weird, and I think mostly because there is dust, and the dust could come out and could affect you. If you're allergic, don't touch. Have somebody else do it for you.
Or don't use it.
Or don't use it at all. So, very cute. And it looks like it's got even a little hand. I think it's got a little hand thing, but we'll open it up here in 1 second. Let's go. I think you know what I need is a extension cord. I think that's one thing we forgot to grab.
Okay.
See if the orange one is inside the...
There's not one we can... Okay.
No, it's the short. It's too short.
I got you, fam.
Look inside the photo room. It might be in there. We're going to open this up because it's got lots of plastic all over it. Saw a video from Troy who said, what did he say? I'm sorry about that. Yeah, it's the shells of the walnut. Some people are allergic to just the nut itself, but then there are some people who are like severe. Even the shell could be bad. So yeah, it looks like you can just go like this. Put your hand in it. Nope, it's got to be a 3. Oh, wait a minute. Does that one have a 3-pronger? Oh, perfect. Yeah, just plug it into that one right there. Okay, a lot of them are 2-prongers, but that one's 3. So anyway, put your hand in there, put your hand on there, and this way you can boom, 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 boom like that. Isn't that cool? Very cool. All right, thank you very much. Let's get this opened up here. We're actually going to do a little project, but we're not going to do a Cricut sublimation or in what do they call it?
I don't know.
There. I had it says right on there. I forget.
Yes. Infusible ink.
Infusible ink. Yeah, we're not doing an infusible ink. We will do one maybe later, but this one we're going to do something different. And I cannot get that to open, so I will pull out my trusty penknife. Don't cut yourself because these things are razor sharp. They are steel. They're stainless steel, and they are sharp enough to do surgery. There we go. Look at that. Looks like it's about, it's 6 feet long. Nice.
Pretty long.
And like that hairdryer, or that one dryer, it's like 3. It's like, that's too short. All right, we're going to take I think this one should come off much. Oh, it's just that little surface tape. So there's a little surface tape on this one. It's got the instructions, warnings, works at high temperatures. Yeah, duh. We know that. There we go. Let's plug this baby in. Now, it's in. And of course all the other ones, even the new ones and stuff, power. This is the light that tells you something, and it also allows you to change it if you did not have the app, you can still turn it on, set a temp, and it probably tells you exactly which line and how much the temperature is each one, boom, boom, boom. But we're going to be able to set it right there with our own app, and I'll kind of show you with that as well. Push and hold. Yep. So we know it turns on. See? A little flashing light. Yay.
Always cut away from you. Oh,
always cut away. Yeah, I know.
Safety first. Jonathan.
Oh, look, we're live. Of course, since it's a brand new one, let me zoom in here for you guys. Camera 3 or camera 2, really, but. So it looks like this. Download it in your app. Cricut Heat. It was already, Kenny must have already put it on because it was in my cloud. And we're going to go to that. And just do the basic things like if you have a Cricut account, you sign in. If not, you sign up one of that. And then you get to this part. This is where you're going to come to. And we're going to get things started. So I have not touched this. I have no idea what's going to go on. So we're going to play with this as we go and see how it works. So we're going to do setup. Plug in the heat press and power on. Well, obviously we just did that. Keep the device within 7 feet of heat press. Well, we're within inches. We're like right next to it. Great. And 3, make sure Bluetooth is on. My Bluetooth is not on because sometimes it does it in the car and then I can't hear anything. So I'm going to do that. My Bluetooth is on. It found the heat press. Look at that. And we're going to connect. That's how fast and easy it was. Look at that.
Connected real quick.
Connecting to the heat press 5613. I don't know if that's mine. Activate the heat press. It will be registered to Cricut ID, to Hess KR. Of course, that's him. I agree to all that. Say, please activate. Boom, boom, boom. All right, it did a little beep and went orange, which means it's probably knowing that it's been slightly connected. Make sure the heat press is turned on and plugged in range. It is. So it's doing its download. It's doing its download. Should probably. I can bring the.
The price is $149 for this.
$149, folks. Yeah, there you go. Now you can see it a little better.
Yep.
So this one is $149. Thanks, Donna, for asking. personally, I think it's a bit much. But you know, Cricut, within a few months, it'll all come down. So if you just want to watch everybody make stuff and wait for the price to come down, you can do that. All right, when you are ready, place a hat press in its safety base, which it is, on a flat, even surface, which it is, like a table countertop, power on. Done. My heat press, set up new heat press. It's already been set up, so I don't think we have to go there again. That's probably for one of the heat presses. This is the hat press, so it's good to go. Start a new project. Perfect. Transfer material. And then this tells you everything. Like when you go into the other one, like the one online, it tells you everything. You just find what you're doing. Again, we're not using a Cricut thing. We're going to be doing something slightly different. We know that a lot of the stuff we're using, obviously, is going to be our ink, Chocolatier ink. And using a Chocolatier small mini, and we'll do that. And we're going to use a couple colors. Hopefully I can do well because they're small. see how good I'm at.
We're testing.
I use my mini for hats. I know, Denise. Perfect, right? There's so many good things you can put on a hat that, you know, put on a little t-shirt, put on a hat because it's perfect size. So we know that I think we can get to where I want a specific temperature. I'm going to look for that. Heat press is disconnected. Well, that's not good. Go back.
Did it turn off?
Set up heat press. Searching for a Cricut heat press.
Maybe where that be starting? I know. Maybe it turned off because we weren't using it. I don't know.
There we go. Oh, look at that. Searching for heat press. Plug the power. Yep.
So orange little light that we see right here. That says it's warming up indicator. That's
so
like warming up
orange. Let me get over there. It is warming up. Warming up. Warming up. So yeah, it's getting warm. So that's a good thing. So we know all that's good to go. Cancel. Start a new project. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, we can
set custom time and temp. Perfect. So I can do, and this stuff is our hat. Where's our hat?
Oh yeah, sorry.
So our hats, of course, these are the Cricut hats that they came out with. Let me zoom out a little bit for you guys. The Cricut hats, of course, are a synthetic blend of, I think, cotton and what do you call it? No, these are 100% polyester.
That one is, yep, the 100%.
Yeah, so these are 100%. The gray ones, I think, are mixed.
80%.
So it's 80, which still works just fine. It'll work just fine, right? Mm-hmm. So we're going to do on this. Our thing should fit perfectly on there. And again, infusible ink, perfect for it. We're going to do Cricut, or we're going to do Chocolatier ink and
which
stuff.
Is awesome because we're showing them how to custom.
We're going to kind of custom
the heat.
So we typically did
350, was it?
So 350. So I'm going to go to 350 on mine here. Just scroll it. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see that. Ding, 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 ding. So I'm going to go to 350. It's just a scroll, right? 350, which it's a green light, which is probably telling me that, or it's still waiting. And the press, I always like to do 60 seconds. So I'm going to do 60 seconds. Just to see how far along with those inks, you just kind of want to see how it's working. We don't have to do a preheat the blank because we don't really have to do that. Settings. So now it's trying to warm up.
Oh, really
it's at 288. It's got about 22 seconds left. See, it's heating up. It tells you it's going to do, and it looks like it's set for 60 seconds. Isn't that cool? This is actually awesome, awesome, awesome.
And if it's set, if like when you see the little what is this, a play sign? What is that?
A play symbol, a triangle.
Normally, if it wasn't custom, it would be a green light. But since it's custom, it's going to be always orange.
Always orange. But it's telling me what it's doing right here, so that's good.
Super cool.
Just look at how fast, because it's so small, these small ones heat up fast. The big ones take a while. So we know this is ready to go, and we got a green light. Ready to go. Yes, so.
You're going to try a project?
All right, we are going to do our project. I'm going to do kind of what they do when you do infusible ink. You got to get all the fuzz off it. These things are fuzzy when they came out of the package. So they always tell you to be, as a prep for your surface, to take your lint roller and get all the stuff. I'm going to do the same thing because whoops, I'm going the wrong way.
Oopsie.
I'm going to get all the fuzzies off of this because we don't want fuzzies on there anywhere, right? Even though it's not up there, I just want to make sure it doesn't come floating down. Get a little bit off the brim. You know how it is. And of course, Miss Jassie's going to watch the comments because I can't. I am too busy. You know me. I'm just...
You focus.
I'm focused. So we kind of looked around. There's so many of the minis that you can choose from that would be perfect for these hats. They're the perfect size. And we thought we'd be kind of doing this one. Good vibes.
Good vibes.
Good vibes. So here's what we know we have to do. Open up the lid. Let's just zoom out a little bit. There we go. That should be enough. You have to remove this because you don't want this to get too warm and start a fire. And you're going to put this baby right inside like this.
You know, that's a good question, Trish. I know that there's a mug press, but do you think you could use this on mugs since it has a curve?
You know what? I bet you could.
We should try that.
Sure.
We should try that soon.
Well, maybe I just wonder if there was a mug and I just want to see.
I will go check it out.
Yeah, I bet you could do this.
Do that one.
Of course, this would be great for doing the ink. The infusible ink, if it's bigger than the mug, you may have, because you want to keep all constant heat on a mug and stuff like that. But I bet you still could do it. I bet you $100 you can still do it. Where's my little lint roller? Got a little more lint. Came off. There we go. All right. So now we got that. A flaming head would be good. Would not be good. Yeah. A flaming head would not be good. Yeah. Just look at it. We just want to see it. So we got a. This of course is a polyester coated thing would work. So if you look at it, I think you could.
I think you could too.
I think you could. Of course, you're going to probably have to be rocking it back and forth trying to get it all on there. I would still use the mug press, but hey, you do you, boo.
You do you, boo.
All right, let's. We know this is basically center here, the line that's there, so we kind of know that. We'll leave a little bit of top or the bottom here.
Are you a little nervous to use color?
No.
Because once you mess up, you mess up.
I know. Once you mess up with ink, you're done for. So the big thing about when you're working with ink, you got to make sure you have a good seal. This has been used a lot, so this may not have as much stickiness.
Oh, I know, maybe.
But we're just going to go slow. We're just going to do it. Not press. I'm not going to be like Kenny. You know how he is heavy-handed.
You can kind of see a...
You see a little level?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little raise.
How does it, like, using the mold?
The mold is good. It's there. I mean, it's there. I think there's a little... Yeah, I think it'll be fine.
Okay.
All right, here we go. So, colors. Bumblebee, a little yellow for the sun.
And this is just ink that we're using.
It's just the ink. This is this ink here. Cadet for the water. Black velvet for the words. A little bit of papaya to give us the sunset, sunrise, it's probably sunset colors. So we've got a couple colors that. And the birds, we're going to do ocean mist, just to give them a different color. Now, because this is so itty bitty and tiny.
That's a good question, Michelle.
What is she saying? Do you have to put something to protect the form from the ink, like with the sublimation?
Maybe? I guess we'll
yes,
see.
we will. We will use a little bit of parchment. It's right behind me. We'll give it a small cut. Once I reveal that, we'll put some I'll do the hair dryer real quick just to get some of the moisture off. Just like doing a shirt and everything else we've done before, we'll do the same thing as this, but we're just using this press as the heat source. Now, multi-tool. We know them and we love them. A little big, probably good for the good vibes and everything, which I'll probably use, but for the teeny tiny ones, I'm doing the Pokey Pokey No Jokey one tool, because it's got a teeny tiny, especially just to get in here and do two colors here and get the water on here. That's why I'm going to, and I got a few of them ready to go. All right.
I'm surprised you're so confident. I'd be so nervous.
Yeah. I've done this. I've done so much stuff.
It just doesn't seem like to be, but you know.
Yeah, like I said, if this doesn't come out right, because
it's
the only reason it's my fault because I didn't do it right. Always remember, check your fingers. Don't touch anything. Make sure your fingers are clean, 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 clean. The detail tool. Thank you, Leslie. I knew it was called something. I just couldn't remember. What's it called again?
The Pokey Dokey. What did you call it?
The Pokey Pokey No Jokey tool. Because why? Why is it called that? Because it's got a pokey pokey.
It's no jokey.
And it's no joke to poke yourself. And this is hard nylon, not metal, but still very pointy. It'll hurt if you get that. It would be cool with chalk or sublimate. Exactly, Sarah. It would be.
Joy,
oh yeah, she could do it. She's done this stuff. A lot of the short videos you've been seeing.
I know, but
This girl's been doing it.
But you guys don't see all the mistakes.
The ones prior to.
I can just edit it out.
So because this is, I could almost use. You know what? I'm not going to do it because I want a little more control. I'm not going to use a mini. I'm going to use this one for the good vibes. Okay.
Got that.
So yeah, that's nice thing that doesn't smell. All right, here we go. Got a little bit. Just make sure it's on there. Make sure I have nothing on my fingers. Of course I do not. Here we go. I'm not going to use a lot of pressure. Just want to make sure it gets on there. When I stop talking, then I can't start. So I'm usually quiet while I'm talking.
I know. I'm sorry.
So
I'm looking for baby wipes, but I think they're over here.
they're inside the big drawer. There we go. Move my hips backwards.
Move them hips.
Move the hips. Move the hips. Now the nice thing about doing ink, you get a little extra time, especially with the newer stuff too. You get that. This is even more. You can get more time to deal with.
It doesn't dry as quickly.
No, which is like perfect for me.
And honestly, I feel like you can use any ink with this. And like Canyon. What is that? What is that?
There's one called Speedball.
Speedball. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Like you could use Speedball and.
So I think we're good there. Looks like I've got it all. Wada. All right, now we're gonna get into the small stuff. So I think I'm going to do the birds first because they're just off to the edges. So I'm going to use, again, Ocean Mist. it does poke you if you're not paying attention, boy. You got that right, Heidi.
That's what she said.
All right.
Okay.
That's what she said. All right. Very little.
Look at that perfection.
I think I got it. See how nice it is just to do that? And let me zoom in a little more so you guys can actually... I'll get this more centered here.
Ah, yeah.
There we go. Oop, I might have gotten a little bit on the water, but that's all right. It's a blue.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's a wave, a little cresting wave.
You never know.
You just never know. All right. And as you know, Jazzy's got to film stuff behind the scenes because this is content in itself too.
Yep.
How does this work? All right. Next, I'm gonna do the water last. Yellow on top and papaya on the bottom. So a little bit of an ombre effect here.
Oh man.
Oh boy, you know me. All right, here we go. Here we go. Now, of course, if this was a one and done,
it'd be super easy. I know. I wanted to test him. I was like, "Do you think you can do color?" He's like, "Oh yeah, I got this. I got." He was so confident. I'm like, "Oh." We were trying to test him, and he's so
baby. So there's a little bit of that. Now we're gonna do our papaya. Oh, you could probably do not bumblebee. You could probably have done orange peel, yeah. But I think this one's got a nice darkness to it. A little off. Whoops, that's a little too much. Don't need much. See, don't need much. Oh, man, that's gonna be. It might even be way too much.
You got this, Shawnee.
Yep.
Screw it, just mix it. No, I'm kidding.
Looks sloppy on there, but it'll look better there. Hey, Vicky. Yep. All right, last but not least. Oops. Is there another one? Oh. May have to clean one off.
Oh, do we not have another one?
Oh, yeah, I have another one. The one without the lid, so I gotta be careful.
Cool.
Now we'll do the water on the bottom.
Be careful with that pokey, no jokey.
Is that too stiff or a brush? This actually these bend.
Yeah.
So, but the rest of it's stiff. But the tips, except for this tip, of course, that's stiff. You need it to be for what you're using. Okay, a little bit of the blue here, this cadet. There we go. A little more here.
Time for the great reveal.
Now the big good part. Let's reveal it. Nothing on hands.
Oh, stop. Okay, that was
not too bad. Not too bad.
You were trying to press hard. That's gonna work. It's gonna be okay.
It'll be okay. I mean, obviously I could probably stop, put it back down, and added more. But I think all in all, it's good.
Yeah, we get it. Yeah.
Like it first time, you know, first timers. So we're going to grab a little bit of parchment. But I'm going to do my hair dryer, so one moment. Yes, I am, Barbara. So basically I'm just trying to get the moisture part out before I push this down with the parchment. And that's fine. Remember, this is not hot enough to dry this ink. So, all right. Our thing is set, ready to go. And then we're going to press. And I'm assuming push the green button.
I love how we really didn't even read the instructions.
I know, we didn't read the instructions, but
we're trying here. No.
Oh yeah, see, it's already starting.
Oh,
I press the green button on top. Brand of ink, Janine. This is
it's Chocology ink.
Chocology ink, right there.
Check out the links down below.
Yes, please. Thanks, Deb. About 30 seconds. And this is actually big enough that it's covering the whole thing. If you guys remember the smaller mini heat press, that almost probably would not cover all of it. Mm-hmm. You would have to do like a section, move over, do another section. But this, plenty.
It's wide enough.
Yeah. Wide enough, tall enough. I've got the ball underneath here. We'll show you again. Thank you very much, Jean. Are we going to do vinyl?
I think once we get more confident, we can give it a try.
All right, there's our 1 minute. Now, what I normally do, I just want to feel it.
Does it still feel wet?
If you all remember, when we do this, I want to make sure that there is no gumminess, no, like it's just not quite dry. Put it on it, but there is none. This is dry. It is done. So look at that, 350, 1 minute. It is done.
Wow, that's not bad at all.
Look at that. Now here's the ball we were talking about. So this is your ball.
No ink went through.
Let me zoom out. Oops. There we go. Zoom out. Boom, boom. Look at that. Now, again, it's not perfect.
It's not perfect.
That's okay.
It could have been.
Yeah, let's jump up.
You did amazing.
Jump up to me. Look at that.
Look at that.
Good vibes.
Sorry, guys.
That's all right. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, let me zoom in.
You did great. I think that's amazing. And how quick it
that was quick.
dried.
Again, 1 minute, 350, done with this type of ink. Done.
Normally,
didn't have to move it. Didn't have to do anything.
I feel like normally we like test it a couple times and then we have to put it back.
Yeah,
down.
we usually, especially the bigger stuff, and I think it's just thicker, thicker type thing. But this is so thin, so tiny. That's why it didn't take as long. Isn't that awesome?
You did a good job. I'm proud of you.
Thank
so what
you
do you
very
think? Would you recommend it?
I would. This was awesome. This was so perfect.
So
the
easy.
curve, perfect for the hat. This, I'm glad they came up with this, because then you would have to sit there and going, how are you going to...
I think last time, every time we try to do it, we'd have to like stuff it with
something, and this is perfect. Again, allergic to walnuts or nuts, especially the shell, because it's all crushed shell. Probably not good for you. Other than that, this is an awesome piece. Mm-hmm. Still using their heat-proof type material like all the other pads. It's just like a big giant medicine ball. I love it.
Yeah, I like it. So you would recommend it?
I would recommend this. This is an absolute, and because you can have
that heat press
back to yeah. So the nice thing about this, hello, open up. So I'm done. That you can see, it even told me which one you can actually do your own temp, your own time. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, I love the custom.
If you're using, this is the custom version of it. Focus, please. There you go. So that's what's cool. But if you are using Cricut actual stuff, their iron-on, the glitter stuff, all that stuff, you go find it, click it, automatically sets it for you. No guessing. Mm-hmm. No guessing whatsoever, because they've done all the guessing for you. That's the great thing. They've done that part for you. That is really cool. A sewing harm would work too. Sewing ham.
Oh, yeah.
Don't know what that is, Heidi, but I'm sure if I looked around.
I'm assuming it's like the things that people would use when they're sewing something.
Isn't it an arch like a thing? I think it's. Yeah, I think I know what you mean.
I know. I feel like I thought that's what it was.
Yeah.
I know. Well, awesome.
But isn't it awesome? I love this. I think it did. I do like the Bluetooth feature. It is great, Joanne. The Bluetooth is perfect for this. Just plug and go, and you're good to go, and it's set up. And this does work with all the smart ideas. I think you can even do a tablet, a laptop, and probably even
I don't think you could use a desktop. I think it was an iPad, any tablet or whatever, but you can't. That's what I thought I understood.
Yeah, probably so. Yeah, it's funny how you couldn't use. Looks like a round canned ham. Oh
yeah. Okay.
I know exactly what you mean. Then. Yes.
They say they're trying to just transition it to this.
Yeah, because everybody's got a phone. Everybody's got a tablet. I mean, everybody probably has this, but it's easier to do this because who wants to carry your big your desktop around? Everything else is much more portable.
Yep, for sure.
Hey, Lena. So I hope everybody enjoyed that. We will definitely do one of these using Infusible Ink, and we'll probably do one with iron.
Honestly, and let us know in the comments if you guys want us to try it with different products.
Yeah,
like,
let us know.
We would love to test that out. Why not?
Anything to test something out, why not? Yeah, Give us something to do. Ooh, that's a long one. I'll have to come back and look at that. Cricut did put they did put a disclaimer. As soon as you open it, it's the first thing you see. Allergy warning. First one on top, faces you right in the face. Probably should have been done in red, but hey, I would have done that.
Yeah, right?
As the guy that would be doing that, I would have done that one in red.
Yeah,
but
I don't even read those.
Please HTV, right, Ann? I think we'll definitely do that. I just can't do that today, but we'll definitely look at finding somebody with HTV, the Infusible Ink. I think that'll be a lot of fun, which means we'll probably have to break out the Joy.
Yeah, I'm excited.
And use the Joy. The Joy will be fun, and just create something with either a one color or one of the patterns. Why not?
Try to use it. Why not?
Oh, thank you, Mr. Weber. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us.
Miss you all.
I think we're all good, guys.
I'm glad you guys could join us. I know this was kind of short. We thought maybe we would have taken an hour and going, I don't think it's going to. But I think we came pretty close. We started about whatever. Any project is fun to watch. It is, Heidi. It is fun to do. This was a lot of fun. I'm really happy.
I know.
Again, can he be with us when he is back?
When he's ready.
When he's ready, he'll be back, and we'll be hopping and hollering, and of course, can't wait to start the other machine too. We've got so much things, and I know a lot of people are looking at watching that one too. I can't wait as well. All right. Other than that, thank you so much, everybody joining us.
Guys,
we will see you again, maybe tomorrow, maybe not. We'll see how it goes.
Yep.
All right. Take care, everybody. Bye.